Welcome to the Wellness Biz Academy, where we turn passionate practitioners into profitable practice owners. I'm Cass Duffield, corporate business strategist and naturopath, showing you how to build a thriving practice with simple, proven systems that work. Let's create the practice that you long to have, because it's time to start living your passion and growing your practice. Hi everyone, welcome. Now, do me a favor, ignore all the paperwork on my desk because I'm in planning mode for 2025 right now. This is the back end of the year for me. These last couple of months, November, December, I deliberately lighten up on my one-to-one client load because I need a lot of time and planning for my business for the new year. There's a lot of marketing in my business and there's a lot of new things coming out next year that I'm really excited about. So excuse the paperwork. I'm working through a million things this week. This video, I wanted to address some of the mindset wobbles that are coming up at the moment. I'm really surprised actually how prevalent this is right now. Every second person that I talk to is asking me the same questions. And on the weekend, I was at a conference and time and again, I'm getting asked this question. So what is it you ask? It is about this time of year. Everybody's mind is starting to turn towards Christmas. And it's the question of, do I keep going right now? Are there clients right now? Is it the wrong time of year to promote what I do? Now, before we dive into that, I want to talk about the mindset around this, because there are truths and there are beliefs. What you believe may or may not be true, but a belief and a truth can be quite different. And unfortunately, you can be letting what you think is true from your beliefs limit what you do. I think it's really important in our businesses that we can live up to our potential, that we're not limited by our excuses. So what I would like to bring to your attention right now is, are you letting mindset wobbles limit your potential at this end of the year? It is very easy to think that, gee, Christmas isn't far away. People are thinking about Christmas. They're not thinking about their health. They might be having budget concerns and they're focused on buying presents and all the other things we have to do at that time of year. I want to challenge these for you because it's very easy to unfortunately paint everybody else's situations with our own belief system, with our own thoughts, and with our own mindset wobbles. So, for example, if you're thinking that clients can't afford to come right now, Christmas is close, they've got to focus on presents and lunch and all these other expenses, that might be true for some people, but it is also absolutely not true for some people. And if you're in a phase of your business right now where maybe you're not getting as many clients in as you would like to have, maybe you haven't got as much revenue coming in as you would have liked to have, perhaps you're having to budget a little bit harder, that will taint your view on how other people can afford your services. Just because you're worried about money right now doesn't mean that your service isn't affordable. Everybody's situation is different, and it's important that we keep our own mindset stuff in our own mind and not let that taint what comes out, because if you let that taint your view, what's going to happen is you'll pull back from sharing what you do. You won't share your price with people. You won't put out discovery calls. You won't try to get clients because you believe right now they can't afford the money to come and see you. Think about that for a minute. If that's something that brings up and is a bit triggering for you, write it down and journal around it, because our money story really impacts our ability to run our businesses. The next part of that keeps coming up right now is people aren't focused on their health right now. Even if they have the money, they're focused on Christmas and buying presents and school holidays. That might be true, but let me tell you this. In my clinic, December was always the busiest time of year, that sort of last 6 or 8 weeks before we closed for Christmas. And there's two reasons why. Clients that were already in throes with me and maybe they weren't as regular as they wanted to be during the year, Christmas is that drop point for them of, I've got to get something done. Everybody feels like there's this line in the sand at Christmas of I have to do the thing. So they are incentivized right now to come and see you one last time before Christmas, get their treatment plans sorted, come and find out what to do, get their herbs, get their supplements, get their meal plans. Whatever it is you offer for them, they want to come and get that sorted now before you take a break. So it's a great time to be promoting yourself to people who are already on your list. Now, what about those clients that haven't seen you yet, those new potential clients? I'm hearing a lot of practitioners and a lot of service-based entrepreneurs right now saying to me, Cass, no one wants to come. Everyone's busy focusing on their own lives. That is not true. Not true for everybody. Think about the billions of people in the world, and you only want a handful of them in your business right now. There is a handful of people out there who are still focused on their health, and more than a handful. This was always the busiest time of year in my clinic for getting new clients. It is the time of year where people think, wow, I had that New Year's resolution. I was going to lose weight, get healthy, get my autoimmune condition under control, learn how to meal plan, exercise, diet, get my business sorted. I was going to do all of these things. And now Christmas is a month away and I've done nothing. It is a great incentive for people to finally jump on that horse and book a call with you. So don't let those thoughts stop you. Get yourself out there, share what you've got to do, what you can offer, and people will come to work with you. Now, the third point on all of this is don't let it stop you. Okay, because right now I've got clients and practitioners I've spoken to saying, I think I'm just going to back off. And I think I'm going to wait till the new year. I'm burnt out. Everybody else must be burnt out. No, stop. It is time to give you a gentle push, because this is the time of year where you can be getting those last minute sales in. Imagine if you closed up for Christmas on the 20th of December or whenever you decide to close, and you've got an extra $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 in the bank account, all because you gave it a last push, gave it a little last push. I want you to get your mindset right. You're an entrepreneur. You need to look at this with responsibility, and you need to be accountable for the actions that you take in your business. Giving yourself permission to sit on your laurels right now and do nothing, 9 times out of 10 is not the right move. Now, there are some people in my world, some clients in my world who are literally burnt out right now. They've had huge years in their business. They've had a lot of clients, have had a lot going on. They are genuinely burnt out. Most of the people who I'm working with right now, this is not the case. They've still got capacity, they've still got space, and they're choosing to take a back seat. So this is a choice. Everything in your business is a choice, and you need to make that choice to step up and do something in these last 4 weeks to bring clients into your world. All right, so I want you to do some journaling activity on this. I want you to write down, what are your thoughts right now about the end of the year? That they don't want to worry about the health. It's too late in the year. Is there something else that's running around your mind that's stopping you from moving forward? If there is, I want you to journal on it, okay? And have a think about what's true for you. Remember what we talked about at the beginning of this video about thoughts and beliefs. So don't let your own beliefs taint what could actually come in and be very lucrative and successful in your business right now, because your beliefs aren't always right.
Thank you for listening to the Wellness Business Academy podcast with me, Cass Duffield. If you are interested in growing your practice, come get my free guide, The Practice Success Toolkit, at cassduffield.com, or grab it in the show notes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.